It is my pleasure to welcome you here to share in the induction of new members into the Davenport School of the Arts Junior Thespian Society, Troupe A8707. Since 1929, the International Thespian Society of the Educational Theater Association has worked to promote theater arts in education. The organization is named for Thespis, the Greek who, according to legend, stepped out from the chorus and became the first actor. The International Thespian Society has provided middle and high school age students and their theater teachers with support, information, and experiences that make educational theater an important part in education. Students become members by earning points for their work. Junior Thespian membership is granted for the performance of meritorious work in theater arts, which meets the Thespian Society's guidelines. Points are earned for hours spent in rehearsal and performance, working on production crews, and helping with junior thespian projects.
Just as points can be earned in many different areas of theater, theater provides many different areas of learning. Not only does theater serve as a bridge that connects to the other fine art disciplines of dance, music, and visual arts, but also into such areas as history, literature, science, math, psychology, home economics, drafting, industrial arts, marketing, computer science, and others. Theater also stimulates creativity and problem-solving skills. Involvement in theater builds confidence in students, and it enhances students' abilities to work in groups toward a common goal. Theater helps students develop self-discipline and encourages commitment to a cause. For some, theater can provide a career path. However, for most, it is a creative and social outlet. It makes no difference. For the student, theater in school is an enormously valuable experience. We are honored, therefore, to present membership to the students who have fulfilled the requirements through their deserving work in theater.
Good evening. Thespians, the future of our organization depends on the dedication of all members and on the vision and the ingenuity of the officers. The members of our troupe have selected the following officers to direct our activities for the 2019-2020 school year. So as I call each officer's name, would you please stand and meet me at the podium? President, Sophia Hall. Vice President, Camille Sly. Secretary, Kayla Washington. And our clerk, Isaac Von Stein. It is my honor to confer upon you the charge of the offices in the International Junior Thespian Society, and I extend to you the trust of our members and of the Society in striving for the advancement of theater arts and education and in our community. Congratulations. It is now my honor to present our existing Junior Thespian members. As I call your name, would you please stand and remain standing? Jasmine Charles. Jenna Barber. Jillian Fleetwood. Eva Garcia. Molly Gregory. Sophia Hall. Luke Hannon. Cheyenne LaRue. Emily Massey. Alec Mosenberg. Nathaniel Muriel. Adriel Perez, Courtney Perkins, Tiffany Perkins, Riley Puckless, Georgia Scott, Riley Slater, he could not be with us this evening because he's ill, but we wanted to honor him anyway. Camille Sly, Cassidy Smiley, and Abby Toth. As existing members of the International Junior Thespian Society, Troupe 88707, I congratulate each of you for your accomplishments during the 2018-2019 school year in the theater arts. It is now your responsibility to continue to work towards higher standards for the theater productions and education and the arts programs, both in our school as well as in the community. Thank you very much. Let us pause now to reflect on the many aspects of the evolution of our art, which encompasses all of the major forms of human expression. The history of theater is the history of all people. It is the continuing search to find the answers to the awesome mysteries that motivate the human personality. Just as our early ancestors dramatized a crisis in their lives, so today we come to the theater to search for answers to process through which the theater arts have become a part of our cultural heritage. To recall and pay tribute to these arts, we begin the lighting of the candles.
During the 6th century before Christ, one of the writers of tragedy who won the approval of the priests at the festival of Dionysus was Thespis. About 535 BC, a new dimension was added to drama when Thespis, who was a prominent leader of the Greek chorus, stepped from that group and recited portions of the drama alone. In the moment, he separated himself from the chorus. Thespis became the first actor. We also believe that it was he who first used masks so that a person could portray more than one part. In honor of this early Greek writer, all actors are called thespians. In his honor, we are the International Thespian Society. We have as our emblem the two masks of comedy and tragedy etched in colors of blue and gold bound together with the thespian T. We light this candle in memory of Thespis. We light it to remind the wearers of the masks that this emblem represents a proud and dignified heritage, and that this heritage is now entrusted to us.
In our Western culture, dramatic literature grew in part out of the worship of Dionysus, the youthful god of wine and revelry, and of crops and vegetation. Because of the importance of this deity to the ancient Greeks, they honored him each year with elaborate festivals, during which a chorus of men dressed as satyrs, mythical beings who were half goat, half man, and danced about an altar chanting his praise. Thus was born the Greek chorus, and it became a central focus in the development of the powerful tragedies of the golden age of Greek drama. I light this candle in honor of dramatic literature, each script depicting the agonies and comedies of the human drama and providing the map to guide the process of creating theater.
In a very real sense, the theater today knows no bounds. While primitive people pantomimed around the fire and the Greek actor portrayed his agony of spirit in the dancing circle, The modern performer presents his soul searching on the stage, the singing place and the auditorium, the hearing place. The theater speaks to all of us, and at the same time, it speaks for all of us. Its critical voice exhorting to become aware of the world in which they live in, and to pass judgment upon it. It is a social voice exhibiting both our nobility and our pettiness. Most of all, it is a prophetic voice. I light this candle in honor of the voice that is expressed through theater.
Theater has outgrown the confines of the seeing place. No building can contain the impact of this most powerful force that brings together all forms of art and artistic achievement. Truly, to paraphrase Shakespeare, all the world is our stage, and we men and women are its players. I light this candle in honor of all that is drama, from the use of artistic lighting to focus attention, to the painting of the scenery or the sculpture of a costume, or the makeup on an actor's face. From the soundless movements of acting to the rhythmic movements of dance, from the playwright's script that will heighten our awareness of the world to the spoken speech, we honor all the arts that are theater.
We are honored to now present membership to these students who have fulfilled the requirements through their deserving work in theater. Your certificate will have something for you, a little nice bag here that contains a couple things I'll tell you about, but your certificate will serve as evidence of the honor you have received for helping to promote the theater arts program at DSA. You will also receive a thespian pin of blue and gold, which indicates to others that you are part of an honored international group. May you wear it with pride. Also in the bag is your Honorary Junior Thespian t-shirt, as well as your ID card, and there's a small gift for your parents in there. So here we go. When I read your name, would you please come forward? Emma Armstrong. Mason Davis. Camelia Diaz. Briley Green. Madison Harvey. Haley Hunt. Mallory Jesse. Isabel Jones. Miriam Rivera. Emma Robinson. Caius Smith. Jack Thomas. Trenton Thomas. Marley Wright. Isaac Von Stein. And Kayla Washington. While membership in the society is an honor, it is also evidence of your continuing desire to work towards higher standards for theater productions in education and arts programs. Therefore, membership places upon you the obligation of performing your best with the knowledge that greater honors come to those who accept greater responsibilities through cooperation with others. I now ask that all of our members of the Junior Thespian Troupe 88707, our new members, please raise your right hand and repeat the pledge after me. I promise to uphold the ideals of Junior Thespians. I shall strive to do my best in all my theater responsibilities. And share my love of theater with others. Congratulations and welcome to membership in the Junior Thespians. Always remember the Thespian Society motto from Alexander Pope's essay on man. Act well your part, there all the honor lies. It is my privilege to present to our honored guests our newest members of the Davenport School of the Arts International Junior Thespian Society. You may be seated. It is now my privilege to induct our honorary members. Honorary members are volunteers who graciously give their time to promote and assist with our theater arts program. We at Davenport School of the Arts are very fortunate to have numerous volunteers who give their time to assist in our numerous programs. The DSA Drama Department has a number of parent volunteers that give their time to assist in making this department a success. But there are volunteers here tonight who have gone above and beyond to help make the DSA Drama Department a place where students can excel. I am honored now to induct the Davenport School of the Arts Junior Thespian Honorary members. When I call your name, would you please come forward up onto the stage? We have a gift for you. Eric and Tanis Armstrong. Things that you do for us. I could go on and on. The main thing is videotaping us, getting us ready for, what is that thing called that we do? Applause Awards. I was like, what is that thing called? And of course, working backstage. Thank you so much. Next, we have Mr. Juan Diaz. Mr. Diaz has worked so hard in many productions. The beautiful projections that you see on all of our shows takes hours and hours to put that together. And we really appreciate that, and you are truly an honorary member. Thank you. Mrs. Stacy Jesse. If you have ever gone to our box office during our productions, you have seen her beautiful face taking over our box office, and she's worked for many, many years on that. We want to thank you so much. Mrs. Michelle Robinson. Mrs. Robinson graciously took over our concession stand after the Mosleys were ready to retire, and she has done a phenomenal job, and we hope that we can continue to work with her as time goes on. Thank you, Mrs. Next, we have Mrs. Christine Smiley. As her child's grown up extensively, and most recently now she takes care of our drama finances. So I want to thank you for that. And I don't know if she looks forward to working with us, but we look forward to working with her, because we can be a bit crazy. And next is Ms. Tina Thomas. Helpful in our costuming, and I know that one of the hardest ones that we have done was Mary Poppins, and now we're in the middle of another one. And Mrs. Thomas, I want to thank you so much for all of your hard work behind the scenes, all the time you put in for that. Thank you very much. So you already have done it, but I have to say, according to the script, please join me in welcome these extraordinary volunteers as honorary members of our DSA Junior Thespian Society. Now I would like to welcome to the podium our guest speaker of the evening, Mr. Robert Rosenberg.
Good evening, friends. I am deeply honored to be able to share this time with all of you this evening. It has been an absolute joy to see this part of our drama program grow and thrive over 16 years, watching incredibly talented and hardworking students become members and then depart DSA, using their love of theater to help shape their careers and define who they are. Mrs. Kane has put years of hard work and dedication into this chapter, and the kids have always responded with a level of performance excellence like I could never have imagined when I first started teaching here. Many of you here tonight started with us as goslings, baby mice, dwarves, and munchkins. And I know it warms both of our hearts to see you all as middle schoolers and the leaders of our drama program. It brings me special joy as well, as you are the parents that I have been able to share this with in this journey, as I have a drama parent, and my child grew up alongside yours. So I'm deeply honored that we did this together. Mrs. Kane and I have loved being a part of this school and connecting on a very deep level with all of our past junior thespians and all of you, because you have come to embrace the same truth about theater that we have. One, we all recognize theater is essential to the human experience. Unlike film and TV, there is an incredibly powerful two-way relationship where the audience can have as much of an emotional impact on the actor as the actor does on the audience. Stage actors immediately see how their words and characters bring an audience to tears, to laughter, or to their feet with thunderous applause. The audience response can change in extraordinary ways from one show to the next, leaving the actor with a new appreciation for their own performance and the incredible work that went into bringing a playwright's ideas to life. The second truth is that without our commitment to spreading the importance of theater to the greater society, it could easily become obsolete. There was a time in history that live theater or storytelling was the only game in town. Now, we all carry these little entertainment devices in our pockets that make it very easy to skip the ritual of buying tickets, dressing up, and driving to the theater, committing 2+ hours of our lives and undivided attention to people giving us their all on stage. But you have all now embraced the responsibility of helping others remember that the human connection is essential to our emotional nourishment and well-being. The experience we have on any given night in this room will be significantly different and unique from any other show, in any other place, on any other night. We owe it to the actors of the past and those in the future to continue to promote the joy of live theater. It doesn't always have to be the most expensive Broadway show on tour or in New York City. You and your family and all of your friends' families can still share a magical theater experience in our local community for a cost less than the price of any movie. Don't tell Sinopolis I said that. Finally, the third truth is that theater can set up all of you for success in all sorts of careers, and not just one in the field of entertainment. Theater brings a deep confidence to your communication skills, as well as a willingness to be creative and embrace new ideas in the worlds of business, law, medicine, advertising, politics, hospitality, and of course, education. We have seen our junior thespians take leadership roles in many programs at DSA, including the National Junior Honor Society, Lighthouse Team, and tour guides. We know theater will help you be leaders in any aspect of life you wish to pursue. Students, many of you may not even know this, but recently, Mrs. Kane and I had the joy of asking 10 of our DSA drama graduates to perform at the retirement ceremony for Mr. Keir. I'm certain almost all of them were junior thespians, and they were only too happy to come right back here, some by airplane, to celebrate and pay tribute to the principal who supported this group from the very first day Mrs. Kane proposed it in our very first year. They came back to perform because our stage had been one of the best ways to demonstrate a love for our school, a love for the arts, and most importantly, a love for each other. My prayer and my hope is that by all of you being a part of the Junior Thespians and declaring that you have the same love for theater that Mrs. Kane and I do, you continue to share that love with your parents and friends today, as well as your own families and children in the future. Theater was what allowed the two of us to build strong relationships with each and every one of you. And I hope your time in Junior Thespians and this drama program will be one of the greatest memories of your years at Davenport School of the Arts, and will bring you back here for years to come. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mosenberg. That was beautiful. So before we conclude tonight, I have a little bit of business for you parents. So if you'll bear with me for a second. When you picked up your program in the lobby, there was a table with 3 handouts. I meant to give them out at the meeting yesterday, but unfortunately that didn't happen. But this works out well because the parents are here and you can hear it straight from the horse's mouth. So the 3 things I have is the gold one is about the silent auction for Jungle Book. So each thespian is expected to donate 1 unused item, and you can bring that into me there's a date, by October 25th. I need about a week to get it all organized. It does not have to be Jungle Book themed. It could be something like that you would buy for yourself or buy as a gift for someone. Just something small that we could put on the auction table. So if you could take care of that, I'd appreciate that. The next one is green. And we are taking a field trip to Harrison School for the Arts on Halloween during the school day to see the show Oklahoma. And that's an all-school musical. And it is $5 for your student to attend. So I need this permission form back, but I do want to inform you, and it is on the permission form, that is rated PG. Oklahoma is rated PG. So I suggest if you want to watch the movie on Netflix, I'm sure it's out there somewhere, so that you can, if you want to see it, but I just want to put that out there, and when you sign it, you are signing that you understand that it's rated PG. This comes from administration, so make sure you know that. Also, the pink paper, each thespian is expected to serve 1 performance that is not their own if they're in Jungle Book, to work either the silent auction, ushering, or the concessions. So what you'll do is just sign this form, which performance they can work, and then I will send home the schedule. You can check more than 1, and I will fill it in as needed, and I will email you a final schedule of who's working what. They will know what they're doing when they get here. So instead of signing up for something specifically, they're just signing up to help, and let them know once they get here what they're doing. Officers are an exception. Officers are expected to be at every performance that they're not in. So pretty much I want to own them for 2 weekends. If that's a problem, we can work it out. But if you can help us out there, it's good to have the officers there to kind of run things out in the lobby. When Mr. Mosenberg and I are running around like chickens with our heads cut off. So that takes care of that. I had notes. Hold on. There was something else I had to tell you. I wrote it down for the last second. There it is. I love pockets. Okay. So the other thing, I think, I would like to take a moment to thank Mrs. Helton, who's running our projection up in the sound booth, so we can give her an applause. Thank you so much. She actually saved the day on that for me. We got down to the wire, she stepped up, and I really thank you so much for that. And I think that's it. So what's going to happen, this is going to conclude our induction ceremony this evening. I want to thank you for attending the ceremony. Your continued support and appreciation of your accomplishment to serve and strengthen our society. It is my pleasure to invite you, oh wait, there's a catch though, to invite you back to the drama lab for a quick refreshment. I will tell you though, it won't be very refreshing because my air went out on Monday. So it is 80-some degrees in the drama lab, but please come back because we have 250 cookies that the cafeteria has baked for us. So you can just kind of come back. I'd like you to go that way through this area, and you can get into the drama lab that way, and we'll have a little treat, and then you can be on your way. Before we do dismiss, though, we want to have a photo opportunity. So at this time, before we have them come up, can we give all of our junior thespians one more round of applause? All right, so at this time, the junior thespians actually rehearsed this yesterday, their photo shoot. So if the junior thespians will come up and go ahead and let's get in our places. Please do not knock the table, do not come down. Amen.